Hi, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Cool. Alright, so we're just going to pretty much pick up where we left off. So if anyone forgets, you just ended the fight. You captured these two guys. The other one bled out. And I think someone knocked him unconscious, this guy, from what I remember. Can't remember who.
Yeah, I think we interrogated him and then knocked him unconscious for him to be taken to the mayor once we finished up here.
I do remember someone saying about taking him to the mayor. I'm not sure if you guys still want to do that, but...
we have to explore more though, don't we?
Yes, I reckon we should definitely look around this temple. But I can't remember, did we get all the loot off all the people?
You've picked these guys dry, these ones.
Yeah, because we've got their masterwork daggers and stuff.
Great.
I'm thinking I might... we can get what's-his-face, person that's with us, can't remember his name.
Eowyn,
that's the one. He can hang back and keep an eye on the unconscious guy, make sure he doesn't wake up and wriggle out of his ropes or whatever.
He'll do that.
And we can go and have a look.
He's just gonna like draw his bow and kind of keep it trained on him. And sorry, did someone actually knock him out? I might be forgetting.
I think we did. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think you like stabilized him and then knocked him out or something.
Because we asked him a couple questions, and then I think we just, smashed him in the head.
Yeah, he got angry, you guys.
So
I
can't remember, did he tell us if there was any more of them? I know.
Yeah, he said, no, that's all.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't necessarily trust him though.
Well, he was pretty intimidated.
Oh, he's like the most trustworthy guy ever.
I don't know if he would be ballsy enough to lie.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
let's
Let's have a look.
Where you going?
I figured I might check out this area.
Yep. You want to suss that out? Oh, is that reveal?
So we stick together just in case any other surprises
There we go. That's revealing stuff.
come about.
Cool. One moment. Reveal some bits. Should be able to see up here now. I'll try and keep up. Alright. What you guys see in the middle of this sort of garden area, there's a big sort of pillar in the middle you should see now, and there's 4 men who are tied up and bound to it.
Oh. So don't kill them?
They look to be they look to be gagged.
Do they look like they're enjoying it, or that they would prefer to be released?
No, they look quite
Because I
distressed.
don't want to interrupt.
They're bound by their arms backwards and they're gagged. They have like kind of priestly looking robes, similar to what the guy at the front was wearing, and they look a bit distressed, like they're trying to get your attention.
I imagine these guys are the actual priests that actually run this temple, rather than the dodgy ones that are attacking us.
Let's just release one and ask questions.
I'll untie this one.
That one? So you untie him and, unbind his gag.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says, "Oh, thank God you
Ask him
saved
if
me."
he's enjoying it.
He says, "No, I don't know why you would assume we were. Can you free my brethren?"
Actual questions, sir?
I untie this one.
Yeah, they all look very
Someone so
relieved.
trustworthy.
And they thank you, obviously. What's happened to the intruders? Did you kill them?
Yes.
Well, we killed most of them. We left one alive for questioning, and to be brought to justice. But how many intruders did you guys count when you guys were tied up?
We saw probably a total of 4 over time that they have had us here all day. They bound us up and they were talking about rituals.
Was any of the 4 a female?
Sorry, what was that?
Was any of the 4 a female?
Yes, there was one female. She was heavily armor clad.
Yeah, she's dead. We're all good.
He looks very relieved. If you haven't untied the others, he goes to help his friends.
So, who are you? Are you the priests of this temple? Or, I don't know what their title is.
Yes, I am the head priest of this temple, and these are my brethren. We praise the god Chiota.
What happened here?
Well, overnight they came in, wanting to learn more about our goddess, and they overtook the temple, and they've had us bound here since it seemed like they were trying to perform some ritual.
Where were they trying to perform the ritual? Like which room?
They didn't tell us their plans. They just mentioned rituals.
Alright, well, I suggest staying here just in case if they're booby-trapped anywhere. We're gonna continue investigating your temple to just make sure there's nothing out of place, or if there isn't more of them.
As you said, there's like, are you sure you got them all? You definitely?
Well, we killed 3. Well, 2 and 1's alive, and we killed that ironclad lady earlier.
Okay.
So hopefully we got them all.
If you say so.
Alright.
Right. Well, the guy's coming back. We're all good.
So you're just sort of having a look around?
Yeah.
Yep. I also want to make sure we don't fall into any traps, so I want to look for traps at the same time.
Sure.
Are these doors right here?
They are, yeah. Are you looking for traps, or?
Yes, would you like me to do a perception?
Looking for traps is always a roll. You don't see any traps.
Alright. Well, I want to go to this furthest door and
You gonna
open
go?
it?
Cool. So you see a pretty humble-looking bedroom. As you can see, there's a bed on the end and a chest. There'll be like a table at the end.
She's lying on bed. Fuck shit.
Would it be wrong of us to loot the chest?
It would, but I'm not entirely against doing so.
Well, it might be against my religion, so I'm just going to walk away, and if somebody was to look into the chest...
I think Tegan's all over that.
Yeah, Tegan's having a nap in their bed. She cares not.
You find a few spare robes. You find a quill in there. You also find some sandals.
Take the sandals.
I need some round home shoes.
Need some mug boots.
Yeah.
Okay, you take the priest's belongings.
How are you going to carry this, Tegan? It's going to weigh a bit.
They weigh way too much.
She has tiny little hands. Can you imagine her with a whole bunch of robes and stuff?
To make me look more rounded.
I took this room.
Yeah, and I checked this one.
Alright, so first of all, this one looks pretty similar. Same layout.
Is there another chest?
Mm-hmm.
Tegan, you know what to do.
Well, you don't know that, because you don't know she stole anything.
True.
So does she take the other stuff as well? Like, this is going to be the same gear.
It's the same gear.
She put them back in the chest. So, are you going to do that with this one? Totally yes. Okay, so third room. Same thing.
Very uninteresting.
Well, let's check the double doors. I want to check the double doors for traps before I do anything.
Yeah, there's no traps.
Alright, good.
You already did a perception check, so...
Oh, there's a level 2 to this place. Interesting. Is that going up or down?
Up.
Up.
What's this over here? Is that just like some desks with some paperwork and stuff on it?
Yeah, they're just tables. They have maybe some scriptures and writings and a bit of art on them.
Yeah, no worries, that's right. Cool. I'll check this door.
Alright. Leads back out to the main temple.
Okay.
Does it look like there is any rituals done on that altar?
Altar? Yeah.
You'd need to have some kind of check, so that would most likely be an Arcana.
One?
Yeah, or is it Spellcraft? Hold on, 1 sec. It's basic, or it could even be a religion thing. Roll what you think, what kind of like ritual you think you'd be looking for, whether it be a religious one or a magical one, or.
They were trying to talk to their god and appease their god, so I'm going to say religion, and I checked for religion.
In this room, you don't see anything that would link to Rajogam and Gore, but you do see a lot of iconography of Tutor.
Cool.
Nothing that looks ritualistic.
There's an upstairs to this place. Should we check it out?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think we should leave anywhere unchecked.
I yell to Ewan, just say, "We're gonna go upstairs. Stay there."
Okay. If you're going upstairs, it's about the same size as the room below it. You do see another bed. At the end, you see a table and another chest.
Well, I can't actually see that, so I will go up there.
You can't see it because there's not a map for it. I'm just explaining.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I wasn't even in there yet. I will have a look in the chest.
In the chest, you find some boots, a mask, a scimitar, and a small lion statue.
Okay.
Scimitar's
None
good
of
on
that
it.
sounds suspicious, really, does it?
A lion statue as well.
Can you do the knowledge?
It's about the size of
Do a
your
knowledge
palm.
religion check again, and see is the lion related to the goddess Tutor or something, or it might be
Sure.
related to Roger Common Gore?
I tried to check out what the gear is linked to, if any religion.
It doesn't appear to be
That's
linked
wrong.
to a religion you know of, whether that be Tutor or Rajogam and Gore. It doesn't look related to that at all. You do
Can I check to see if the statue is expensive?
Yeah.
Praise it. I praise the scimitar as well. See if it's a good one.
Hold on one
Right,
second.
top one for the statue, and it doesn't matter. Both of them rolled the 11.
What you do see from the lions, it's a lioness, it's a female lion. It's made of wood and bone, so it's a bit of a mix of like white and brown. It's pretty nicely made. Doesn't have any jewels or any metals in it. The scimitar, you can't quite tell.
Well, either way, I don't think it's really ours to take, so I assume this is the head priest's room, and these 3 bedrooms were the lower priests. So this is probably just his like personal items. So I I assume.
So we can't see any rituals being done here. That's a bit weird.
You do see some more paperwork and stuff on the table, and a dagger.
Ooh.
Does the dagger look the same as the daggers that we took from the dead people?
Yep, it's sort of jabbed into the table.
Let's check out the paperwork. I want to read the paperwork.
So it's in common. The really obvious one that stands out to you looks to be a map. It's actually a map of the town and the surrounding areas. And the map has markings, kind of symbols linking certain locations, almost in like the shape of a what would it look like? Kind of a bit like a diamond.
Okay. Are all the locations places we've been before that link all the them up?
So you recognise the top one, top left one, to be this temple.
Yep.
It has a line going downwards to where you were at that shack. You killed the necromancer.
Yep.
That leads to a line to where you fought him, the anti-paladin. And
Yep.
then the last one leads all the way up into the forest where Eowyn and Jamas took you.
Oh, to the Grippleys.
Yep.
So it is all linked.
Right.
So that's the map that you find. Underneath that, you see some kind of looks like scripture, religious texts.
Okay, can we have a quick scan of that to see if it's
Yeah. So
which religion?
Jace, it seems to be prayers to Rajugam Gore. It goes into, just pretty standard prayers to him, and being the god of death. It speaks a lot about about death and necromancy, the undead, the circle of life, that kind of thing. And sort of under that paperwork, you see more information. This doesn't seem to be, the religious kind of spouting. It's more like just handwritten stuff, like plans, that kind of shit. You want to have a read of that?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's written, it's signed Argond, and there's a few pages. The gist of it is it details plans of a ritual to be performed on this town to cause a mass raising of the dead, and how it is in favour of Rajuk Amangor. Mentions a few names, obviously Imloth, Ramad, Argond, and how they've had these plans for a while now. It does also mention about the Gripply too, about how they were sort of initiating plans with them to involve them in this ritual.
Okay. Obviously we can see the plans. Is there any other further steps of the plans that we haven't encountered yet?
If you have a proper read through them, take a few minutes, the gist of it is that these sites that you've come across, they've all had they needed a certain criteria, whether that be flayed humans, removing of organs, drowning of the dead, spilling of blood. Each of these sites had a criteria to be met on a certain day of the week, and that essentially would have led off a very, very large mass raising of the dead.
So we've definitely foiled it though. I'm guessing this must have been the spilling of the blood in the temple.
Yeah, it does go into details about spilling of holy blood. So you imagine that might have been the priests who were bound up.
Oh, we saved them. Cool.
We did. All right. Well, we should take these and give it to the mayor to prove that we have stopped this from happening from now on.
Yeah, definitely.
Good.
Pick up all the paperwork. Grab that dagger as well. I might just be careful with it, considering the other daggers were poisoned. I don't know if this one is or not. Would I be able to tell that just by looking at it?
You'd need the ability to poison things to be able to know that kind of stuff.
Okay, I don't have that ability, so I'll just be careful with it.
Just prick yourself a little bit. You'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm already weakened. I don't want to be weaker.
Alright, well, let's go back to the priest, let them know that they were part of the ritual and it looks like we've stopped it. So don't die or spill any blood over at least the next week and they should be fine. So no blood noses.
Yes, we will try. We will try and restore this temple.
Like, what about paper cuts?
Yeah, none of that too. Don't try to spill any of your blood for at least the next week. You'll be fine. Hopefully none of you guys are female.
They're all male. They kind of go about their business, obviously restoring their temple to what it was.
Alright, well, let's go back with Ewan. And advise him of what's taken place, and that we've foiled it, and that his count is also safe now. Show him.
He asks you what the next plan is, or what's the next step.
Well, I think we should bring this all to the mayor's attention. Give it to him, let him know all of it. At least he'll be able to feel that his town is safe.
Hang on, so where's the head priest?
He's at the temple. He's at the altar.
That's that one.
Okay.
So just think we could ask him about the scimitar and the lion and all that stuff.
Go for it.
Like, see if they are his, because if they're not his, they might be something fancy or something to do with this cult or whatever the fuck they are. So yeah, I'll ask him. Looking through the building, we saw in a chest upstairs, along with
My
plans.
room? What were you in my room for?
We were checking the whole building, and we found
Yes, best to be safe, of course.
yes. Next to the plans of this evil ritual, which involved you being killed and whatnot, we found a few objects. I was just wondering, are they yours, or were they something to do with this?
Or if you tell me what they were, I might be able to tell you if they were mine.
There was a scimitar and a small lion statue.
A lion statue? No, neither of those are mine. I have no need for a scimitar.
Interesting.
You gonna take
Okay,
it now?
well, I might go and grab it and show it to him, and just say that you haven't seen this before, you don't know what this is.
No, I mean, I know what a scimitar is, but that's definitely not mine. I'm guessing it's the possession of the men who took over this temple. They did take up residence here for the day.
Okay, alright. Well, I guess we better take this stuff with us then, guys.
One of the things that I do want to do before we go anywhere, I want to cast Detect Magic on the scimitar.
On the scimitar?
I guess on all the stuff.
Yep.
'Cause
On all the stuff.
Yeah, what'd you say? There was the lioness, the scimitar, some boots,
And a mask.
and a mask.
And a mask.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're just doing it on all of them?
Oh.
Okay, so 3 of the items are magical.
Oh Jesus!
Ooh.
Jackpot!
Can I tell which 3 are? Like, I'm
Yeah,
spending some time.
the scimitar doesn't appear to be magical.
Nice.
Okay, and the books. I guess we were looking at all these evil plans. What are the books? Can we tell? I don't know. Are they spell books or story books or?
I thought they were just pieces of paper.
After reading through them all, they're just detailing about the god and their plans. None of them seem to contain spells.
Okay. So it was just more.
Other than
planning and
the
stuff.
one that they had planned, obviously.
Yeah.
Still using detect magic. Can I see what schools of magic the 3 items are?
Yeah, just give me a second. I need to look them up. That's going to be. What's it? Sorry, guys. One moment.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry. I will need to look them all up because I don't have them on hand. But feel free to do what you need to, and I'll tell you what they are.
Well, yeah, I guess we'll just take that all with us, along with Ewan and the prisoner, and we will go to the man's office, I guess.
Should we let the priest deal with the dead bodies, or we just leave them?
Is it going to be an inconvenience if we leave them?
I'll go back to the priest and say, do you need us to remove the bodies of the evildoers?
If you were already planning to, but otherwise, well, we can remove them. We have the graveyard just across the corner.
Don't bury them, burn them. You don't want them to be brought back by any means.
Okay, yes, we can definitely do that.
Cool. We'll leave that in your capable hands.
As for the items, the boots, transmutation, the mask, illusion, and the statue does not fit into any of those categories.
Ooh.
Interesting. Cool. Alright. Well, I guess, yeah. Chuck all that in a bag or whatever. Oh, actually, just give me 2 secs. I'll actually write these things down. Alright, so we got 3 masterwork daggers. We got a scimitar, which we don't know anything about, and we got say because we don't know exactly what they are yet. Magic boots.
Of transmogrification.
Transmutation.
Of transmutation.
Magic boots, magic mask, and magic.
Line
and the magic lion statue. Cool. Sorry, how big did you say this little lion statue was? It's just
about,
like palm size.
It's about the size of your palm.
Yeah. Okay.
Or like
cool.
your palm fully extended.
Yeah. That's mean it's not gonna be like a pain to sort of chuck in the backpack or
No, it's
anything
pretty
like
quiet. It's mostly wood and bone.
that. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Just shake
Alright.
a little.
Well, I guess we'll leave the dead bodies with the priests to deal with.
Yep.
So who's holding what? Sorry.
He's holding all of them.
I've just chucked it all in the backpack.
Okay. As you go to put the statue in your bag, you hear her say something.
What do I hear it say?
Doesn't appear to be a language you know.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It says about 2 or 3
Is it-
words, and then it goes quiet for a second.
Okay. Hey, guys,
What
this
was
lion
that,
just
Milan?
said something. I don't know, I didn't understand it, but this lion definitely just said something.
Bringing it over here, I'm pretty versed with languages. Can I hold it?
Yep.
Sure. And hands it over to him.
Speak, lioness statue.
It says a few words. You don't appear to understand them.
Does Tegan happen to notice what they say?
Nah, no one here has understood that.
I don't understand shit.
Can you speak in common, statue?
It says a few more words. in the same language.
Well then. Put it in the
I
bag.
guess. Yeah, I guess we just ignore it. Chuck it in the bag.
Ooh.
I'm fairly certain I've already checked yours, but for some reason I got rid of your languages when I put my character on the sheet. So just to double check, what languages do you know, Jace? I'm fairly certain you don't know
Me?
this. Yeah.
I have it written on my sheet now.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
I found the spot where I actually wrote down mine as well on my
okay,
sheet before you.
Yeah, because
deleted it.
I'm fairly certain you don't, but like I said, I removed yours from the group sheet because, yeah.
Alright, so I know Common, Celestial, Abyssal, Necrial, and Infernal.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought.
I've got Abyssal.
Yep, so it's not Abyssal.
I've just got Orc and Common, so.
I know all the languages, bitches.
I guess not, though.
Hey Scott, just quickly, do you have weights for the boots, mask, statue, and scimitar at all?
Yeah, boots are going to be £2.
Yep.
The mask is going to be £1.
Yep.
The statue is going to be £0.5.
Ah,
And
okay, yep.
scimitar, I'll just double check that. What are they normally? There we go. Oh, that's annoying. £4.
Okay.
Oh, a bit of a description for the mask, by the way. It's a half mask, so it seems to go over the bottom, like the sort of from the nose down to the jaw, and it looks like a giant maw, like a dark sort of maw. It's a flat mask, but on certain angles it appears to extend out like a mouth, and in certain light it kind of looks like it's moving.
That's cool.
The boots are pretty ornamented. They've got like gold buckles and that kind of stuff, really fine leather.
Wicked. Okay. Sounds fancy. Alright, cool. Let's go have a chat with the mayor, and then we'll go to see that girl who can ID stuff for us.
Sounds like a good plan. What time of the day is it? I can't remember if we were getting towards night or if it was still in the morning or.
No, you guys pretty much came here start of the day, so it's probably only all about like 11 or 10 or 11.
Cool. Alright, let's go to
Alright.
the mayor.
Sweet.
Sorry, where were you going?
We'll go see the mayor with our prisoner.
Alright, to the mayor.
Is that prisoner still unconscious?
By the time you go and take him out, he is no longer unconscious, because if he was more than that, he'd be brain dead.
Okay. Well, I might just intimidate him. Just tell him no funny business, motherfucker.
He's sort of like here and there, cursing you in a language you don't understand.
He
Yeah.
probably understands this line statue.
The moment you intimidate him, he goes a bit quieter.
Little shit.
That point, maybe we should, before we fully release him to the mayor, we should see if he can understand and let us know what language this is. The statue.
Or even just tell us what it is. He should know, I guess. I hope.
You're just asking
Maybe.
who he's speaking.
Yeah, what filthy language are you speaking?
He says, "What do you think, you idiots? I'm a drow."
Cool. Is that statue speaking drow?
Speaking statue, you people are insane.
Alright.
I think
Bring out the statue, show the statue.
You show the statue and just be like, I think you know exactly what we're talking about.
He was unconscious when the thing was speaking, so he wouldn't have. But...
Oh, I just thought he's part of this whole plan, so he would know
It's a lion. What of
what
it?
this is. Oh.
So is it like
think
a
that's
Jumanji statue where only certain people can hear it?
It hasn't said anything. You pulled it out. He's looking at it. It hasn't said anything.
Oh, come on, statue, be nice.
It says
We won't lock you back up.
It says one word.
See, it spoke. Do you understand that?
No.
Useless prisoner. Slap him across the face.
Excellent. Alright. Off to the mayor.
Very cleric of you.
Oh, I know. It's so cleric of me.
Cool. So off to the mayor.
Yep.
Yep.
Same jazz. Guards out the front.
Hey, B1 and
Hey.
B2, can you let us in? We have some more information.
If you stop calling us
And a
that,
prisoner.
yes.
I can't
Okay,
remember
Walter
their names. We would know their names by now.
Come on, guys.
I don't want
A
to
lot of
Walter.
talking over each other. One at a time.
What is it?
It means someone can
Okay,
say
Walter.
something.
Okay, Walter, and I forget the other guy's name.
Walter and... So many names. Hold on. Oh, Andis. Yeah, Andis.
That's it, Anders. Okay, Walter and Anders, I won't call you B1 and B2 anymore.
Yep, you can see the mayor. He's in.
Thank you. Through to the mayor.
It's pretty common for you guys to be dragging someone back, so they don't even question the fact you've got the drow with you.
Well, at least he's not
Yeah,
dead.
as you go in though, you hear them say, "At least this one isn't dead."
Mayor, we have news about all the crap that's been going on in your town, and we believe we have stopped it. For good.
Wonderful news! Wonderful news! Claps his hand together, and he sees the drow, and he's like, "What is this thing?"
A prisoner, we figured your town needs justice.
Yes, definitely. What
You
have you
guys
learned?
will. Well, we give him all the plans. We
Oh.
go. These are the plans of the guys that were attacking your city. It looks like their last step was to kill the priests in your lovely temple. We thwarted that plan,
Sorry.
and we believe we have killed the last of them.
Oh, this is excellent news. He holds the map up, and he looks at it kind of a bit funny, like twisting it. And he's like, "Do explain. What is this? What does this mean?"
It goes with these, and they give him the plans, like the list of plans that we had.
Cool. So you just want him to
And we go. What was that?
You just want him to have a read through them.
Well, I give them to him. I go, all the main locations are where these bad guys were expecting for things to happen on particular days. We seem to have thought of their last one, which was shedding holy blood within the temple. So as long as they don't bleed anytime in like the next week, you should be sweet.
I'll definitely make sure this doesn't happen. I can't thank you enough. You've helped this town so much. Obviously, as I'm sure you will ask, there will be a reward for this. I'm just glad our town is safe again.
Wicked. One random question. What languages do you speak?
The common tongue?
Okay. It's just that we found an artifact that seems to be talking in a weird language. Do you happen to know anyone in town that might be more traverse in languages?
No, not really. There's a few that know Orcish. Other than that, not that I'm aware of. Unless there's foreigners in the town that I'm not aware of their spoken languages.
Okay. That's right. That's pretty fine. What was our reward for doing this? I can't remember.
Ah, yes,
I think
yes.
it was money.
One sec. He never told you an amount. You did
That
last
is more
time.
than 5 gold.
Huh? What was that?
But it better be more than 5 gold.
Also, quickly, Scott, how does it work? I'm still poisoned. How does that work?
You need to continuously make saves for it to kind of cure yourself. So let me just double check how often you have to do that. I don't quite.
Yeah, I sort of just forgot about it
I
once
don't
the
think
battle was
it will
over.
be. Oh no, it's at that round. Just make 2 more fortitude saves for me.
Okay. A sec. What is my fort bonus? +5. Okay.
The mayor comes back with a bag. Looks a bit smaller than all the other stuff, but he hands it to you.
Oh, shock and rolls.
You're
Why,
still-
thank you, kind mayor. Is it just gold in this bag?
Have a look.
I take a peek in the bag.
Look in the bag.
It's full of gems.
Ooh!
Shinies.
Thank you, most generous mayor. Thank you a lot. Well, unless if there's anything else at this present stage, we might be off. Now, do you want to deal with the prisoner? I imagine it might be good to give your people some closure on these events to let them know that it's safe.
Definitely,
Maybe
yes.
a public campaign.
You know, it's good to know that you've rid this town of this plague, this menace. But we will definitely take him into custody and question him further, make sure there is nothing else happening.
I suggest a public beheading.
He laughs
done
and
with
then
that.
is like, I guess that could happen. We don't really have that penalty here, but you know, it depends what the outcome is. You know, we need to question him first.
He tried to kill a lot of people. I would be harsh, but maybe not too harsh. But yeah,
Don't worry. We have our laws here. We'll punish him rightly.
good. All right.
Would bondage be included in that?
He might like that.
Yeah, so just be wary, alright? It's not unpleasurable for everyone.
He is a drow. He's probably used to it. So
Loves the kick. Yeah, he's
Alright,
still
well-
poisoned. Oh, and so
good
is
day to you,
Jace.
sir.
Unless he wants to make some rolls.
Hey, who's rolling for what? Sorry.
Yeah, didn't Jace... Someone else got poisoned. Who was it?
Not sure.
I died.
I was definitely poisoned.
Yeah, there was someone else. I feel like it was Jace, because he got hit. So can you make constitution rolls for me?
Certainly can.
Oh, that's right. You got hit with the strength one. That's right.
So yeah, I'm guessing I haven't fixed my poison with those shit rolls.
No, you haven't.
Yeah,
Make
pretty
another one.
cool.
Okay. But it's not getting any worse, is it?
No, you're just both drained of strength points.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nah, you're still poisoned for now.
Oh, there's a better one.
Yeah, well, you can't make it yet, so you don't get that roll.
Or we'll just keep that in the bank.
Or not. Oh, you fall like very ill and throw up your body. Okay, so
My body.
yeah, your whole insides come out of
It's right.
you.
It's about time I died. Makes sense.
It's this very strange poison. Cool. So you're both still poisoned. I both think you're both still pretty. No, you healed up, didn't you?
I only healed up to 10 health, so I'm still pretty battered, but I'm half my health.
Yep.
For those.
Yeah, I'm
What's-
at 11 out of 30, so I'm
What's the
better
time?
as well.
It's still in the middle of the day, not even. So
Right.
I say we go identify some shit,
Yeah.
find out how much our gems are worth, Maybe not sell them, because I think some higher level spells might require gems, so it might be best to keep them with us, but finding out how much it's worth is probably worth it as well.
But do you want to try and appraise it yourself?
I certainly can do that one. We leave the mayor's house, and just out front of the mayor's house, we expect our loot.
Oh, gimme.
And thank him for his generosity.
I think I thanked him a fair amount, but we'll thank him again as we leave. And
He's already taken away.
Let us know if there's anything else. And I praise the gems in front of the guard.
Yeah, ballpark figure, you think it could be anywhere between 100 or 1,000.
Hey,
And
That's all
how
right.
much does the bag of gems weigh?
It's about half a pound.
Okay.
cool. I'm going to hang on to the gems.
Mhm.
Okay.
And just tie them myself. And let's lazily walk over to the to Hilbert and his lovely daughter to see where they can identify some shit for us.
Yeah, cool. Do you have a preference? You just keeping in mind you can only do this once a day.
Ah,
Oh, that's right. Can we also show the scimitar to Hilbert and ask what he would value it at?
Okay. What's he gonna give you for it?
You know, it's not magical, but it might be, I don't know, +1 or something. We
Are
don't
you
know.
asking what it is, or what he'll give you for it? Because those are two different.
I know.
questions.
Well, I mean, we know it's a scimitar. We have no idea whether it's, a good one or not.
What I'm asking is, are you trying to get him to appraise it for money value, or for what it could possibly be?
I guess just money value.
Okay. Looks very finely made. Could give you 50 gold pieces.
Okay. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. And yeah, guys, what do we want to ID today? Boots, mask, or try this mysterious statue?
let's do the statue. Only because I couldn't identify it whatsoever. We at least know what the other two schools are, so they shouldn't be too bad if we were to wear them. But for this statue, we have no clue, and it talks, which is kind of cool.
Alright, so you're going to give it to the daughter to
Yeah.
Cool.
How much did it cost us to do this sort of stuff again?
I think last time I charged you guys like 100.
I
Oh
thought it
no,
was like 40.
was it? Sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyone else remember?
No,
I thought it was 40.
Yeah, 100 seems a bit high. Yeah, I think it was like 45 or something. I honestly
We'll go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
45 works. I'll take it out of the group loot.
Alright, cool. So she does her magic, casts a spell. She looks a bit bewildered, like she doesn't really know what's happened, because normally she would just have this rush of information go into her head, and she would know what it is. The statue starts talking, and she's talking back to her in seems to be the same language.
Ooh.
Okay.
A little bit of conversation happens. They probably said a couple of sentences each.
We're just
What's
watching
it
on
say?
in the basement.
Alright, so you're asking her what's being said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's. Yeah.
This is amazing. I've never seen this before. This statue is possessed. It has a soul of its own. It's calling itself Ishiyara.
Shiara. Okay.
Yes. Is there anything you'd like to ask it?
What language is it speaking?
What? Sorry, what language is it speaking?
Yeah.
It appears to be Sylvan. I don't even know how I can speak it. I can just understand it.
Interesting.
Sylvan. Is that like the Sylvan language?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
Can you do a knowledge check on it at all? Or
Well, you can ask it anything. I'm sure it'll tell me.
Can you ask it if it knows any other language outside of its chosen language, so hopefully we can communicate with it?
native?
She says some words. It says some words back. She says, it appears to only know the language it knows.
Okay.
Can you ask it who is Ishiyara and how did he or she end up inside of a statue?
Well, first of all, she says she is Ishiyara. Sorry, that's spelled Ishiyarra. So Ishiyara.
Yes.
And then she goes and asks it a few more questions in Sylvan. Comes back and she says she's always been this way.
Oh, okay. And can you ask her what knowledge she has of the people that we've just dispatched and the plans they had for this town?
Cool. Another conversation they have. She comes back to you and says she doesn't really know how she got to be here. The last thing she remembers was a faraway land with her people, which apparently were fey creatures, and the town she was in, or the dwelling she was in, was ransacked, and she doesn't know how she got here.
Okay. Interesting.
That's kind of cool. Ask her if she has any special abilities that might help us in the future.
Yep. Okay, so she says she can cast some minor magics.
Like divine magic or like wizardry magic?
So she describes her abilities as being able to speak with any animal.
Okay.
Whoever possesses her at the time gains the jump spell, and she can be activated with the alarm spell.
Okay.
And she can do those as many times as she wants.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Then I suppose it will spark my next question. Can she understand our wording?
No, she can't.
Well, that would have been cool, because then we could speak to Django.
She can speak to Django, but like she hasn't. She's talking to this girl at the moment, but she would be able to.
Okay. That's all
Does she
very.
like being in the bag, or does she like being out?
To ask her a couple more questions. She definitely prefers being out. She prefers being amongst the wilderness.
Does she want to accompany us? Or is there perhaps somewhere she'd like to be? We could perhaps take her there.
So she doesn't really mind where she goes. She's always been a traveller. Obviously, her situation, she can't really pick and choose. She does say, in a nice way, that she does have some conditions. She'll never be for harming animals or fey creatures. If you are these kind of people, she doesn't want to be with you.
No, not at all. We love animals.
We'll only attack animals that attack us first, in a way of self-defense.
Understandable. And she also says that she favours the law of nature over the law of science and man.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool. Well, what we can do is we can tie you to Malak, and you can just be his guide, I guess. Well, be attached to him. We can
Maybe
tie
like
you
mount her
armor.
to his shoulder or something like that.
I think it maybe like tie it to like the front of his breastplate, so she could like see forward and hopefully not get hit by anything.
She sounds happy with that.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's nifty. But none of us can talk to her, which is sort of inconvenient.
None of us can talk to her yet. I found this amazing skill that if you were to delve into linguistics for long enough and train in it when you level up, you can pick a new language pick. Keep that in mind for when you level up. I'm saying that in weird languages to people, but I'm sure they understand.
Just like jabbering to yourself.
Yeah. Alright.
And I guess if needed, I didn't even think of this before, but I can cast Comprehend Languages, which will allow me to understand her, but I still wouldn't be able to talk to her.
Well, that's good. If she starts yelling at us, then we'll use that when we need it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of a handy skill to have. Well, I suppose this question is to now you, Gilbert's daughter, who I forgot her name. Faye? I think it's Faye.
It's Faye, yeah.
I wrote it down. Did you, trying to identify this statue, use up your daily's worth of identifying?
Yes, unfortunately.
That's okay. You've assisted us enough for today, which is fantastic.
She looks pretty giddy that she got to talk to a magical statue.
That's right. No doubt.
Have written down, sorry, at all, just like the statue's abilities and stuff that you can send me, just so I don't have to type it all out. 'Cause I'm lazy.
Yeah, I've got a document that I can send.
Yeah, cool. All good.
What's the jump spell?
It basically gives you something like a +20 to jump when you activate it.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Who has terrible jump? Like, we have Miss Circus there, and you, and I'm terrible.
So she basically casts them as orisons, so she can continuously do them.
Ah. That's pretty cool, so she can cast it on anyone. Alright. And what's the alarm spell? Do we just, like, set her down and she...
Yeah, the idea is you would
becomes
set her
defensive?
down somewhere, and there's a certain radius, which I'll give you the spells later, but you could set her up and as an alarm that would have like a siren that would go off, so not a siren, but like a noise.
Okay. One question, hopefully the base spell is still active. Do you require any sleep? Or resting time, statue?
No. Without a physical body, she doesn't require sleep.
Nice.
Cool.
That means every time we get sleep, we can just have her as the alarm.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I think. Do I know the alarm spell? No.
That's pretty looking.
Alright, well, I guess we can go and rest. And we'll come back and see Faye tomorrow morning and get the next item ID'd.
Cool. We just want to
Sounds
skip to
like
that, because that's pretty much the end.
Okay, should we also roll more fort saves?
Yeah. Is it fort that we're going to be running, or constitution?
It's a fortitude, which is technically constitution.
Right. I've been rolling mine wrong.
Yes, you
I rolled
have.
a 7.
17. Yeah, you're not poisoned anymore.
I still failed.
You can, if you've slept all night, you should be getting like 50 rolls.
Oh, okay.
So you can just be unpoisoned. But that's if you just want to like wait to the end of the day, because you're supposed to be able to make a check every like couple of minutes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I guess we'll eat and drink and sleep and Go and see Faye again.
Alright, well, before we do that, if this is going to be the ending, I would say when we're sleeping, when you guys wake up, I'm not there. I have left you guys a note, though, with the sentence.
And the gems, I hope.
And the gems.
Okay, well, I guess I share your bed, so I guess I'll wake up and see this note.
Yep. So my note says, I'm sorry that I have to leave you guys. I have been neglecting my duties as to why I was set out into the world, and I must continue doing them. I hope to one day hopefully see you guys again. It has been an adventure and a half, and I've enjoyed my time. And good luck with whatever is needed in the future.
No. Well, okay. I'm
gone.
Go and wake up Tick and let her know. And everybody leaves us. We got no. It's down to 2.
I know, right?
Hey, at least I left the note.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. That's cool. All right, and
But let's just fast forward to the other.
get the other
items.
stuff I need.
So the boots are boots of minor striding, which they give a +5 to movement and +1 to acrobatics.
Ooh. How big are they?
They're on the smaller side.
Did they fit me?
Hint, hint.
Are
They're
they made
all
of
your-
glass?
No, they're like leather boots.
Aww. So I'm not going to be Cinderella.
You could put like something
Cinderella
shiny on
needed to
them.
move quicker and be acrobatic.
Hey, it makes sense. She had to run away at midnight.
Alright, so do you want to grab them, Tegan?
Yes.
And the
Wicked.
mask. Mask of the Dark Maw. Like I said, mask covers the lower half of your face and appears to sort of move like a giant jaw. It gives you +2 to intimidate. It's a -2 to diplomacy checks while wearing it. And you gain a bite attack that does 1d4 +1.
I'm gonna bite bitches. This is great.
Nice.
So the boots are +5 to movement speed and +1 to acrobatics.
+5 to movement speed, +1 to act. Leather boot. Yeah.
Woo-woo! It's almost like those items were made for you guys.
Yeah, that's odd.
I wonder why that would have happened. That's pretty much the end of my campaign, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yay!
Yeah, that was cool.
We have.
Nice.
It's been very fun.
That's
Awesome.
fun, thank you.
Yeah, so pretty much with that, we need to jump out and go into the new Pathfinder thing.
Do we mind if we have a small break? Because I need to go tinkle, and I would like to have a smoke before starting the next.
That's cool. I'm gonna
Stop.
stop the recording and
I'd like
reset
to
everything
have
up.
a
So
smoke.
What?